Hey, it's James with Forest City Figures, and the secondary action figure market is off the chain. There are so many great deals to be had, whether it's eBay or Marketplace or anywhere else you can think of. Your local Facebook group might even have something that you're looking for. And sometimes I have a bad habit of picking stuff up, paying for it, and then forgetting about it altogether until it arrives in the mail. Such is the case with this right here. We've got ourselves a box in the mail. There are figures in this box. I do not know what it is, though. So let's open it up. This is episode 1 of What's in the Box. Okay, here we go. Episode 1 of What's in the Box. This is going to be a very interesting journey because I have purchased quite a few things recently. Most of them are waiting at a parcel pickup in the United States for me to head down there and get them. So expect more episodes of What's in the Box soon. But in the meantime, let's crack into this guy and see what we can see. All right, so we've opened the box. We'll put it off to the side. It is right here. And let's get into it and see what we can see. So, first thing in the box is... Okay, so this is a custom, apparently, suited Ric Flair. It looks like it's on the Elite Triple H body. He's got the Four Horsemen hand that comes with the Ultimate Ric Flair. And he's got the, call it soccer mom, Ric Flair haircut. And then a WCW microphone. So that is a cool little figure. A nice little kit bash that somebody put together there. And will look good on my shelf. I might use this for parts. I'm not sure yet. Let's find out what else is in here. We'll go from there. Next up, we have an Ultimate Edition Mr. T. Okay, now I have one of these in package that I've not unboxed yet, but this is a chance to take a look at this figure ahead of time and see what we get with it. So, Ultimate Mr. T from WrestleMania 5. As I mentioned, I still have one of these packaged up and ready to go. But first glance on this figure, it looks really cool. It seems to have all of his accessories, including his Hulkamania t-shirt and his robe, plus his iconic gold chains. So I may just keep the other Ultimate Mr. T in package for now and leave this one as my loose version. So, cool. Okay. Ultimate Edition Mr. T. With a whole bunch of accessories. What's next in here? We're just blindly reaching. Okay. This is an Elite Roman Reigns. Alright. I'm not huge on the current product, but I do have to say that the Bloodline storyline does have my attention. Everything going on with Sami Zayn is really cool. Roman Reigns is doing the best work of his entire career. And this is a really solid figure, actually. The tattoo work is insane. Like, the detail on this tattoo is mind-bending. And then you've got the gold gauntlet that Roman is known for now with that Superman punch. Outside of that, not a whole lot going on with the figure. It is relatively plain, but, I mean, you don't need much for the Tribal Chief here, so... And then what have we got in the Ziploc? Looks like we've got a set of hands and a t-shirt. So, always good to get a soft goods t-shirt, and that is actually something that I will be adding to my shelf. A lot of the more custom, or current guys, I should say, will end up probably in my trade bin, but I'll keep Roman, especially because my better half really doesn't like him, so it'll be fun to have him on the shelf. What else have we got in here? Okay, next thing. This is an AEW Series 2, Rey Fenix. I did see this in stores a few times, but I've seen Series 6 way more. I actually prefer the white and silver gear. Again, really, really nice work on the tattoos. But solid. Okay, an addition to my growing AEW collection, which I will be doing some more reviews on. But Rey Fenix has joined the chat. And we will put him here in the back with everybody else. I'm trying to stand everybody up so they look good, you know. So we've got a custom Ric Flair. We've got an Elite Roman. an Ultimate Mr. T, and a Ray Phoenix. And we are just getting started. Holy cow. What is next? Okay, this is one that I have never seen in stores, but did have my eye on. One of the Elite SummerSlam Bret HARTS. I'm not sure which one is the Chase variant, but this has to be Mattel's best Bret Hart head scan, which the bar is low on that, but this one doesn't seem to come with any extra accessories. It's just the Bret Hart with hands outstretched, which is likely how I would pose him on my shelf anyway. But the details on this one are very good. It's his 91 gear. So the SummerSlam where he defeated Mr. Perfect for the IC title. Overall, yeah, that's a solid figure right there. I'm really blanking on what came in this lot, but here we go. Next step. Okay, we've got an Elite Vince. This is from the Network Spotlight line. Vince McMahon from his 99-2000s run. The ab crunch on this one is a little bit loose. But if I pose it, it'll likely be laying at the feet of Steve Austin. So that should be fine. It doesn't come with the shirt or the championship. But again, that's kind of what you get when you buy a loose lot, right? So you're just kind of, there's a risk of getting parts or having parts missing. And it's just kind of the way that it goes. But a solid Vince figure. I did have it in my collection at one point. So it's nice to put it back on the shelf. And add it back to the collection, especially because the Attitude Era is what I resonate with the most. What's next here? All right, so the power of positivity here. It is a Big E figure. I'm not sure what series it's from, but it's a Get Well Soon Xavier Woods singlet. And this figure is actually really impressive. The thing about Big E is he's a human refrigerator. He's massive. And it's very hard to do that justice in a figure, but like the thickness of these thighs and the way that the body is constructed, this is a really nice figure. I'll have to do some digging to find out what series it is. It's not coming to me right now. If you do know, let me know in the comments. But this one came with no accessories either. There's a chance that this one will likely end up for sale or trade at some point, just because, again, I'm not huge on the current product, but at the same time, it's Big E, so I might just keep him for that reason alone. All right, what else do we have in here? Okay, an Elite R-Truth. And this looks like it's an older Elite. I'm not sure what R-Truth's last figure was, but it has to have been a while ago, as he's got the shorter hair. And yeah, this one definitely came out of a collection. You can see there's a little bit of dust on him and stuff, but all in all, another nice figure, but not really targeted to my collection. But who knows? There's a good chance that I will forget that I had this R-Truth figure and he'll hang out in the back of my shelf with little Jimmy for a little while. So R-Truth has joined the chat. Who's next? Oh. Some of these are really well wrapped. Like, I have to give credit where it's due to the person who sold me these figures. They did a really good job of packaging these. And speaking of AEW Series 6, Ray Phoenix, there he is. So, there we have it. We have both members, or both versions of Ray Phoenix, I should say, in full form. And this one is the black and gold gear with the Phoenix on the tights. Details on these AEW figures are always very good. And again, articulation, you're getting the articulation essentially of a Ultimate figure, but on an Elite price point. So you've got two Ray Phoenixes there, one in black and white and one in black and gold. And that one's going to be probably my display piece. The black and white I do prefer, but at the same time, gold is just so prestigious. So let's see what's next here. Oh, I see pink and black. All right, so we've got ourselves another Hitman. Now, I'm not sure, again, which one is the Chase variant offhand and which one isn't. But here we go with the Hitman once again. The pink on this singlet really pops. It looks really good. You've got the more flashy tights on this one here. And again, he's got his hands outstretched. I do have so many Mattel hands, so if I don't want to do the open hands on these Brets. I do have options. But there we go. Both Elite 1994 Bret Harts in the flesh. Those are two that I needed for my collection. I was looking at purchasing them, but I don't necessarily need the belt, so that's a nice compromise to get those loose, minus any accessories. What's next here? Okay, this is another one that's been on my radar, and I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. It's the Ultimate Edition Ric Flair, and this one I was looking forward to. I love, love, love soft goods robes. I'm such a sucker for them, and this one popped to me. So this looks like it was an Ultimate that came with, you've got some hands there, you've got the forehands and the finger hands, and then this soft goods pink robe is just stunning. This is an amazing, like Jax did this robe and this figure in their line, but it was a WWE 24/7 exclusive, and it was a little bit harder to get your hands on. I have had it in my collection a few times, but this is just another level of good. So definitely one that I was looking to pull the trigger on and got a great deal through this lot. And so that one is another nice one. No belt, but again, I've got so many belts, and in case you didn't know, I also make championship belts for wrestling figures, so I have options in that realm, so to speak. Now, this thing is a little bit difficult to put on, but there we go. So, Nature Boy Ric Flair in a soft goods robe, and we're not even close to done. There's still all kinds of figures to look at in here. Let's see what's next. Okay, so it looks like we have another black and gold as well as black and white Rey Fenix. So doubles there, but at the same time, really good trade fodder. I'm not going to bother opening those up because, well, we've already got them out there. What's next? Okay, we've got another double banger here. Let's unwrap this off camera so you don't have to see me fiddle with it. So much bubble wrap. Alright, so this is the Cowboy. Alright, Hangman Adam Page from, I believe this is AEW Series 2 with the bandana, and he's got the rope. So, another one that I did not get my hands on in stores. I did see it a couple times, but I never pulled the trigger, but it is nice to add that to my AEW collection. So, welcome to the party, Hangman, and take a seat right over here. Alright, who's next? Oh, okay. This is an older Elite figure of D.H. Smith, Harry Smith there. This one is pretty banged up. You can see there's some wear and tear on it, but Elite Series 7, I want to say. And this one actually is going to stay in the collection with me anyway because I, as Casey Andrews, actually wrestled Harry Smith and had a lot of fun doing that. So this one does have some sentimental value. I have seen it go for pretty high prices on the secondary market, so it's nice to have, even if it is in slightly rough shape. I might try to clean him up a little bit, but either way, it's a cool one there to go next to his uncle Bret, and nice to add that one to the collection. I didn't expect something that old in this package. Digging in here, what do we got next? So, oh, I see the black and white here. This is interesting. Okay, so this is a Hollywood Hogan with a soft goods NWO shirt and soft goods pants. And this looks like a custom head? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Like, the head doesn't really move all that much. But okay, it's obviously a Hogan Elite body. You can't miss that skin tone. And he's got yellow tights on. So I think this is just supposed to be a custom Hollywood Hogan, but that's actually a really nice head. It's really well done and matches surprisingly well to the skin tone. So with that being a custom, I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet. I'm not huge on customs, but he's got black boots and then a pair of shades that actually fit the head really well. So, I don't know. That's an interesting addition to the collection there. So, we're starting to run out of room here. Oh, and there they all go. Don't you hate when that happens? At least it didn't happen on the shelf. All right, 2 Brets. We've got a Hollywood Hogan there. That is an interesting figure. I'm surprised that someone let that go because it's actually a really well done custom. What's next? What do we got? All right, so we have Network Spotlight John Cena. Ruthless Aggression, 21 years ago this year. John Cena in his biker shorts with matching knee pads and boots. An older Elite, so it's got just the single jointed elbows. But interesting story about John Cena with these is he had, I think it was something like 100 matching pairs of tights with boots to make sure that he had the colors of whatever team he was in the building of. So there we go. Ruthless Aggression John Cena joins the party. Looks like I've got, what is this? Pro Wrestling Loot. Oh, that's interesting. There's a enamel pin from Pro Wrestling Loot. It's a collector's exclusive of the Fashion Police. I'm not really a pin guy, but that's a nice little addition. I don't know if I knew that was coming. I'm starting to remember this deal a little more now. And there's some pretty cool stuff on the way, I'm pretty sure. Looks like another custom Hogan. This one seems to be factory-ish. I believe it's his Elite, what was it, 24 or 34 Hulk Hogan with a standard black t-shirt. This may be the, I don't know if Vince McMahon came with a t-shirt or a sweatshirt, but another kit bash for Hogan. This one looks kind of like hanging out on Venice Beach, Hollywood Hogan. So there he goes. He joins the team there. And then what else do we have? Ooh, okay, I see another robe. This one looks like another kit bash. Now, I can tell you right away that this is the Jax ringside exclusive robe just by the material that it is made of. If you take a look, you can see it's almost like a ribbed athletic shorts material, whereas all of Mattel's robes have a slightly lighter material. Now, this is the Hall of Fame 4-pack body with the new Elite head, but actually really well encompasses a 1991-92 Ric Flair. So another solid addition to the collection, and I will never say no to a soft goods robe. So 3 Ric Flairs in this box so far. Let's see what else we get our hands on. Oh, there we go. This is one that I actually did see in stores, but missed the boat on. It's Edge with his red leather jacket. So another soft goods jacket. I think that for Edge, this works really well. I believe this was the standard release, and then there was a red tights release as well that was the chase. But a solid 1998-99 Edge, and another addition to the collection that'll go well on my Attitude Era shelf. Again, we are running out of room. I'm not going to fiddle with Edge's jacket right this moment. But let's see. Oh, he's got a pair of sunglasses as well. So we'll throw those on his face. Now, if only Christian hadn't disappeared to AEW, we could get an updated Edge and Christian. But either way, let's see. We are getting to the bottom of the box here. Okay, there are 2 things left in the box, so we'll take a look at these one-on-one. So the first one, another addition to the Attitude Era shelf. It's the Elite Legends X-Pac. Now this one, I'm more of a fan of X-Pac's black and neon green gear, but this one does look good. My only issue is the head sits kind of high on the neck, so it looks like he's got a bit of a giraffe neck going on because he was wearing all the soft goods in the released version. But either way, this one actually does look really nice with the details that are on there. X-Pac always had those like bicycle type knee pads, and those are really well represented there. Those are the small details that I need to give Mattel a lot of credit for, because they could have just given X-Pac regular knee pads realistically and nobody would have batted an eye. No fatigues, no DX shirt or anything like that, but still a good looking figure. And we're on to our last one here. And this one is something that I didn't know I wanted until it showed up. It's the Build-A-Figure J.J. Dillon. And this one is super cool. J.J. Dillon's only action figure ever, the manager of the Horsemen. And when I put together a Golden Era NWA WCW shelf, he will be front and center with the Nature Boy, along with, I got to get myself an Arn Anderson, a Tully Blanchard, Barry Windham. Those will all come. But here we go. James J. Dillon himself, the manager of the Horsemen. And that is the last figure that popped up in this set. So that was what I got. We'll take a kind of a quick overview here because there are lots of different things here. So we've got X-Pac, we've got a couple Bret Harts, a couple Ray Phoenixes, Ultimate Edition figures, Elites, and realistically, I don't remember exactly what I paid for this lot, but I got a phenomenal deal. So this one's really cool. I'm glad that I was able to share this unboxing with you, and now I need to find a place for all of these on my shelf. Let me know what you think, what your favorite figure was from this receiving. If there's anything else that you think that I need to pick up to go along with these figures, let me know about that in the comments. Thanks so much for watching with me today. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I've got some more reviews on the way as well. And to give you kind of a preview, there's a lot that we need to get to. So make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, because we're going to be unboxing all of those in the coming weeks. And have a great rest of your day.